Yeah, I know yourself. Go on.
Sonia. Hello, my name is Robert Keegan. I'm originally from Brazil. I was originally adopted from Brazil. My real name is Leandro Macedos dos Santos, and I guess when I was adopted, like growing up with a disability and that, like life was a bit hard, but I guess some things were alright. But what I really can believe is just the way like society's formed, and like how like I guess like I grew up with a lot of principles and how life should be about principles, and like just wanted to let you, like, I guess ordinary sane people know that you, like, I don't know, I have a feeling that like you should legalize cannabis. I have a feeling you shouldn't pet about. Even thinking about this and like the amount of diversity for it as well would just be amazing. But I don't know, like I think to myself like the pound's a bit weak right now to the dollar and the euro. And I think like you're lacking in import and export. Like if this was legal, like who knows? Like this may even give a chance for your pound to grow. Like that's the saddest thing. Like you don't have no like faith in like a society that's growing up underneath you rather fast. I do believe, as you can tell from the riots. But yeah, the maddest thing about them riots was like I guess a lot of people think you took the piss. Like, come on, we watch you guys on TV, and like you have cameras and this, and like I would feel safer with on police if like I got stopped and he had a camera on it. But yeah, I guess like life is just full of surprises, isn't it? I didn't even want to do this interview, kind of got pressurized to doing it, but I felt like I had a lot to get off my back. And I don't know, like it's like I've almost seen a change in society. Like especially since Diana died, like there's been like what was her last dying wish now? She wanted to see like more of what was it? More of a change in society between the criminal side and the normal civil side of people that just live in society as well. And I do believe skunk, like you won't have heroin addicts queuing up for their methadone outside the local chemist in the morning. Oh no, not if they knew like they could legally go and take some draw out of the local coffee shop if they had a license or something, and we could hold a database of a tick list, and like, this would all be like legitimate. If only you guys kind of like knew this. Like a lot of people go through depression under mental health. A lot of people smoke. Come on, look, I smoke every day just to stop me killing people from abusing my human rights. I have a disability, dyslexia. I feel that I should sue a lot of people for it, and I feel that I should let a lot of people know that the only reason you lot are still alive and I ain't done something terrible to you is because of, yes, cannabis. Yes, think it up. That's why I'm all, you know, representing the green today, as you can see, as well. But it was kind of like the same because like I obviously feel, I don't even know what I'm talking about. That all of this crack rolled into one. Like, I kind of feel very discriminated against by like I don't know why I've waited 9 years, why I've been flipped around from doctor to doctor, like why I have to be rude to people. I think you're all very jolly lucky that I haven't come in and like proved the point and maybe I don't know like smacked anyone up or like even walked in with a toy that I could pick up these days for £100 that these policemen walk around with. Like you think it couldn't be done, it could easily be done, but I don't. All for the sake that I'd rather just think to myself, you know what, Rob, just go outside, smoke a joint and just brush it off your shoulder like you are some kind of gangster. Like you just don't care. Like, you know what, there'll be a day when you got to accompany these people, walk back in and you just look at them and be like, you're right mate, remember me? Yeah. But it's funny how this society circle works, I'll tell you. But yeah, I do believe that one day if you don't legalise this, I will obviously make a stand for this. Like, I think like you've discriminated people over this. I feel like hurt over this, and yeah, I feel genuine. Like it's like I got deprived from having a doctor for 9 years and got made to run around with no lack of support or funding of a car. And like I don't know, it's just like I just feel like I do have faith though. Faith that hopefully all down the end of the line this will all be tell you, like down in South London or London town, you need to seriously think about this. Like, and don't like the way you can't, like, obviously walk into a court under court of law, like, and organise your shit under a disability act. So, like, people are meant to cater for you, and it's like, it's almost like I have to like threaten them with this Discrimination Disability Act, and it's disgraceful. It's like belittling myself every day. And do you know what? Really belittles me in society about your whole little society? Is the fact that even if you don't mention you have this disability, because dyslexia is not like an obvious disability, it's not like I'm disabled or something. I could walk into a law bookshop and ask them, and I tell them, yeah, I need to like find books on these 3 subjects. Could you help me? I do not have to like go in there threatening with my disability, even telling my disability. They will help me. They just assume, even if I look like a 2012 crackhead and I haven't slept and I've gone out and got drunk the night before, but I've got some money and I just want to walk in there and find a few books. It's like they will help me. It's not like the court shop right next door, like the Raw Court of Justice. Walk in there and ask for help. I'm telling you. Like, you guys have even got some issues you need to sort out. You guys are meant to be the friendliest people in the world. Like, even your worst enemies can come there and get help. Imagine, like, your worst enemy had disability and he wanted to come there and get help. This is a bit discriminating. I don't like it. Not one bit. Like, I've sent you a letter. I don't know what's going to happen, but very depressing, this society. And it wasn't like I didn't really have something really important to talk about. I had something very important, but you know what? It's like I can't even share that kind of information in this kind of. But I do know a lot of things now. Like I feel like under a decade of problems and being forced with a disability, dyslexia, to learn law when I don't even have a passion or like a need or even a want to learn this. Like, it's not like it's a good read for me. It's almost depressing. It's like an emotional read. It's upsetting, and yeah, it's just like I would like to see a change. I have yet to come in there and render myself bankrupt and tell you I'm not paying none of my training fines because I have a disability and you should have given me a disability pass. That was a bit of a mistake. But I really don't know what to say. Like I really don't. Like I've even been in like possession of all my paperwork yet, all my documentation. Like it's like I'm being discriminated from the police. I walk down there, even try ourselves. We're even almost contemplating and suing them. Like how outrageous is this? Like suing public services. But like, do you know what I did gather over all of this momentum, all of this emotion, all of this depression, everything, everything that really made it up to me, that made it up more than everything else, was the fact that like the one thing that made me hold on for my little life, the one reason, wasn't the fact over a woman, because like that's helpful, but the fact that you did drive me down that road to madness, and if one day I ever wanted to make a movie for a joke, for an absolute like joke, for charity if I wanted to, and play chicken with people in society one day when I got like millions of pounds and a business and I wanted to do that, I could do that. You legitimately already throw me in jail for crimes I never committed, like just a disgrace. And I think to myself, yeah, it's like you've almost criminalised me, like totally. I think to myself, the one thing that I got better than all these other people in the pub if a fight breaks out, I know like I'll do the time standing for my mates, like on my head. Jail ain't nothing, man. It's just like I just think it's a pity that you lot really chose a businessman's free will and right over mine. Like it wasn't even like I had a chance to talk the way things were going on. But yeah, it's almost like these magistrates' courts are discriminating. I even asked them for help. I told them my dad committed perjury. I asked them to type up paperwork. Asked the police probably a number of times. It's like it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Like, and how about all the other paperwork that you lot might have claimed to like what destroyed? Well, what you think you can just destroy my life? No, I don't think you can. Like, it's funny though. It is.
What do you think your next step in your life is?
Do you know what? I have a disability, and I will get you to help me. Like I'm talking to the court right now. But yeah, like if only you knew this was about principles. I really do pity you, but oh yeah, and one other thing before we do go is under the Mental Health Act, no member of the media is allowed to take my photo or hassle me. How about that? How about that? So it'd be a very quiet, confidential case. I hope so. But yeah, goodbye. And one other thing. The reason a lot of people went round in the riots and burnt down people's homes and that was mainly for this one reason, that obviously you throw people in and out of jail a lot and they lose their whole home or whatever in their lives. It happened to me 5 times. I didn't say I burnt down any building, but I'm just saying this is why these guys are doing it. You're not rehabilitating them. It's almost like you're taking the piss for their lives. Come on, it happened to me 5 times over, but I don't feel to do that. But I do feel I can relate to why they're doing it, but that's outrageous. And yeah, I guess whenever your life does break down like that, you just gotta build it back up, piece by piece. That's what they're trying to say, just like you made them do it, piece by piece. But yeah, that's what I mean. Society is more or less like you treat people how you want to be treated. And hello Crime Watch and everyone else watching. Just wanted to know you're not ready for me when that day comes. But yeah, have a nice life, and who knows, if you ever see someone one day playing chicken with you in a sexy red Ferrari, flooring it, believe me, you ain't fucking around. You better get the fuck out of the way. Goodbye.